Hey guys, what's going on? Creepshe's Level 7 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyward Sword. Last time we pretty much finished up the tutorial in Skyloft, and this time around, well, we're going to talk to this guy really quick. I heard the news link, Zelda's fallen down through the clouds, and you're going to go look for her, is that right? Headmaster told me there's land beneath the clouds. Do you know anything about that? So that's the famous sword. Ah, but it won't do much good if you don't have a shield to protect yourself with. Here, take this with you. So yeah, he gives us a free wooden shield. Now, these break easily and can burn too, so just keep that in mind. Wooden shield is light and maneuverable, but it is the weakest of all shields. Also, keep in mind that it's particularly vulnerable to fire. If it breaks, you can buy a new one at the bazaar. To equip the shield, hold minus and point out at the wheel. Alright. Not sure to use shield knight. Yeah. I'll just explain how to do it. So, yeah, your adventure pouch stores things like bottles and potions and shields. So yeah, normally you'd have to go to the bazaar. Master, I have an update regarding the stone tablet and the resulting column of light it created. The column of light has appeared in the south of our location and seems to indicate... and signs indicate that it has created an opening in the cloud barrier to the land below. I must also caution that descending to the surface armed only with a sword would result in a decreased probability of survival. Blech. If you have not already done so, I advise you purchase a shield and potions at the bazaar in preparation for your journey. Another subject to discuss, Master. Once you are accustomed to the controls, you are free to modify the on-screen interface. On the gear subscreen, select interface, blah 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 blah. So yeah, you can check your interface. What's the Pro interface again? I'm trying to remember. Oh, the Pro is no controls. I think I'm going to use this actually, because it clears up the screen a bit more, and it's not like I need any of the controls. All I need is the rupee count and the shield durability. Which, this is new to Skyward Sword. There is shield durability now, as you can see in the top left-hand corner. There's a brown little bar that shows your shield's durability. Now, the shield works as any other Zelda shield would normally, except you have to actually shield bash to protect from damage. It'll also launch objects back, which you'll see later when we actually get down to the surface. But first, there's a couple things little optional things that I do want to do before we go. Literally just get the potions and whatnot, and that's it. And to get the potions, we are going to need an empty bottle, and there's also 4 empty bottles in this game. I should probably mention that. There are 4 total. But we do need an empty bottle to get potions, and we can get an empty bottle from the potion seller. Oh, it's the fortune teller dude. What's this? What is it that my eyes behold? Oh, young man, when calamitous visions appear before me, you may choose not to believe me, but my eyes foresee a hazardous, thorny road ahead of you. But I can perceive what will befall you, for I am a fortune teller. Trust my piercing eyes. Listen to my pure and innocent voice. I will do you no harm. Gaze deeply into my eyes and come closer. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I don't use the fortune teller. I think he's annoying. There's a side quest with him later, but we're not doing that right now. Hey, you there, yes you, the adorable boy with the golden hair. Welcome to the potion shop. You can drink our potions when you're injured to fill up hearts. Hey, you're one of those knights, aren't you? Or one in training, at least, Let me tell you, one look at you and I can tell you'll need my potions by the cauldron full, so don't try and stick away without stocking up. Oh dear. I forgot to ask if you have an empty bottle on you. Just so you know, I can't tell you a potion if you don't have an empty bottle to pour it into. For some reason I like you, though, so I'll give you a spare empty bottle I've been keeping here in the stall. Oh, it's nothing. It's my little gift. You won't hear me say this often, but you can put other things besides potions in an empty bottle, so it's a useful thing to carry around. So yeah, you get a free empty bottle. Empty bottles fit in your adventure pouch, yep. You ever get to the point where you can't fit any more stuff in your pouch because it's full, you can always drop off items at the item check. So what would you like to buy? I don't think I'm going to buy anything because I want to conserve my rupees. And I don't really use potions in Zelda games, so... And this is the gear shop. You can buy the shield right here if you didn't know to get it from the instructor guy. I don't remember his name. I think it was Owlin, but yeah. That's pretty much it for optional stuff before we head out. It's not really that optional. I mean, you could go down there without a shield and whatnot, but... So technically it is, but I'm not really going to do that. Sorry about that. Sorry, just adjusting my camera a little bit, make sure it's alright. Alright. Now let's actually get out of here, because I think we've spent enough time on Skyloft for a bit. So yeah, now the bridge is cleared away from those people that were gawking for a while, which is nice. Now, in order to actually call your Loftwing, this is not where I want to go. You need to jump off of one of these wooden bridges, otherwise you'll just fall and someone will come get you from, one of the rescue knights will pick you up and tell you to be careful or whatever. But yeah, let's use our Loftwing. I specifically use this one because it's the closest to the, what's it called? To the beam of light in the ground. Alright. So let's head down. This thing should not be that far away, but that's yet another problem with Skyward Sword. Alright, we are getting closer. Master Link, observe. The green pillar before you is a column of light. It marks the point at which you can descend to the surface. You cannot confirm you can't confirm your current location with the map. Please see where you are in relation to Skyloft. So yeah, you can. There's all these islands around here. It appears that you will be able to reach the surface by passing through the portal in the clouds at the column's base. Alright. Let's go. And here we go. Alright, now that we're down here, Master Link, we've arrived. This is the fabled surface that has long been part of Skyloft legend. By my calculations, you are currently positioned in a location known as the Sealed Grounds. So yeah, we're in the Sealed Grounds, which is kind of a neat spot. Yeah, this is the world map of all the areas. Please proceed with caution, Master. Alright, now that Fly's finally done talking to us, we get to meet a new enemy. And I get hit immediately. Wonderful. So yeah, example of shield bashing. Bash right when he hits you, and you can knock him dead. Now these are Dekubabas, and they're not too bad. I mean, they are the first enemies. Well, one of the first enemies you run into, so. Master, I have information for you. I have the ability to offer information on items and creatures you target with C. While targeting something from C, and press down, I will brief you with all the information I know on the subject. The only reason I did that was so that P would stop annoying me. I really don't want to lose this shield. You can also upgrade shields, by the way, later on for better shield durability. In fact, you could do it before you got down here, but I'm not going to sit there and grind for that long. So, yeah, that was a cutscene. Once again, I try not to talk during cutscenes so you guys can just see them without hearing me talk over them. Oh, I forgot to mention with Dekuwabas earlier. So, they'll either open their mouths horizontally, which you cut them by swinging your sword horizontally, or they'll open them vertically, which, as you could probably expect, they'll use slash vertically and they'll die. Alright, let's head down here. So we're gonna go check this spike in the ground. Young one, child of destiny, descended from the sky. Raise the sword of the goddess, Skyward. Take aim at the evil aura and unleash its power. So yeah, Skyward strike this, and that's it. And yeah, now we get all these geysers, so we don't have to walk all the way around, looping to reach the top. Master Link, I'm sensing a change in the area that was triggered by your Skyward strike. I have also detected an aura that correlates closely to your sailcloth. I surmise this aura belongs to Zelda. I can lead you in the direction of this aura through a process known as dowsing. Would you like me to explain this? No, it's easier for me to just explain it. Because she'll talk for like 5 minutes about it. So yeah. Alright. Well done, see. And she's gonna explain it anyways. I love it. Thanks, Fee. Alright, so dowsing is basically the replacement for looking around. You can select a target with dowsing. We have up to 3. Later we'll have more than that, but for now we have 3. So yeah, select Zelda, and you can use your sword as a pointer. And then, yeah, wherever it's flashing, that's where you want to go. That's literally it. Just follow the leader, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, I think we're almost to the top. Trying to see where I am in relation to everything else. Okay, there we go. This is just a giant spiral, so it is a little confusing for me. Alright. So yeah, this is the door we want to head through. As you could probably guess from the beginning, but I guess it did want to explain dowsing. Alright, this is the sealed temple, and really quick, I am going to save it. Pardon me if the camera shakes, I'm just checking on video time. Alright, I guess we can go for longer. It's probably fine. Okay. Let's head over here and talk to this person, lady, thing. I don't know. The traveler descends from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. Tell me, what is your name? Link. Ah, Link. Good. Very good. I sense you have already gained control over the sacred power that fills your sword when pointed skyward. The Skyward strike is yours to command. It is proof that you are fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years waiting for you to arrive, all so that I can fulfill my purpose as your guide. Ah, that hurt my throat. You stand under the roof of the sealed temple, a place built by the goddess an eternity ago. Your arrival here was predestined many, many years ago. The spirit maiden you seek arrived here shortly before you, descending to this land in a shower of light. There's no doubting it, the gears of fate have begun to turn. Yet all is not as it should be. The spirit maiden was not meant to reach this land in the manner she did. I feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves to warp the destiny of which you two are a part. Link, you are concerned for the Spirit Maiden and seek her whereabouts, yes? That is understandable, but for now you must focus on moving forward. The girl has her own purpose she must pursue, as do you. She set out for Faron Woods to discover that destiny for herself, and you must follow. Show me your map. The X upon your map marks the path that will lead you to Faron Woods. You'll be traveling in unfamiliar land. Many monsters have settled here, and a map may not prove guidance enough for your journey, so I'll give you the power to create beacons. When a beacon is marked on your map, a column of light will stay at that location. It will act as your waypoint from afar. Point at the X and press C to place a beacon. I'll just do it. I don't use beacons too much. Yeah, I did. I pressed it. I did it correctly. I did, though. What is he talking about? Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't exactly on the spot. My God. There. No, you cannot see it from where we are. A beacon stands outside to guide you. Leave the temple through the front doors and see for yourself. When you no longer have use for a beacon, you can remove it from your map by pressing C. Use your beacons well, and you will never fear getting lost. Go now. You must head into Faron Woods and chase after the Spirit Maiden, the one you call Zelda. On your way out, take the contents of the treasure chest within this room. What you find there should prove useful to you on your journey. Alright, that did not feel too good on my throat. You are ready. Leave through this door before you and head into the woods. I wish you safe travel. Know that all of the questions you have now will be answered in time. For now, Link, go bravely. I am not used to talking this much for long periods of time, but yeah. There are 2 treasure chests in this room. That is not one of them. Although, that pot does contain a fairy. Which I do want to scoop up as some life insurance. Got a fairy. This playful sprite replenishes 6 of your hearts. If you put it in a bottle and keep it with you, it will come to your aid automatically if you run out of hearts. So yeah, probably the most useful thing to keep in a bottle. And I did not. You can also put your shield away if you want to, or for some reason. Alright, here's the chest she was talking about. Now this is actually our second bottle, and it comes with some revitalizing potion. So this fully replenishes your shield gauge and also restores 4 hearts. Basically, it's going to replenish your shield gauge. I'll keep it on me in case my shield durability gets low. So, yeah. Alright, I'll go for a few more minutes. I'll try and keep a timer on my phone so I don't have to keep checking the camera and moving around the recording. Alright, let's head outside. Over to the back area here. I don't get why they make you place the beacon, because it's not like you need it. This is a very linear pathway, but okay. So yeah, that's how beacons work. You can see a giant column of light up there, and that's it. They're somewhat useful in certain situations, but not really here. Cutting some grass to get some extra rupees. Ah, I hear something interesting. Are the warriors, square 'em! So yeah, these are bokoblins, and they're not that difficult to kill. Ooh, thanks for jumping in there to rescue me, bud. Just who are those red pests? I did not expect to run into a pack of them in this peaceful forest. Same goes for you. This is the second time I bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. I owe you big for taking care of those guys, so let me tell you something fascinating. Hey bud, I'm Gorko the Goron. I'm researching the ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient texts, there's some kind of place up above called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. Apparently, these old statues served as a landmark to those traveling up to the sky and down from this isle of the goddess place. If you find one, be sure to examine it to keep tabs on the number of landmarks. They are rumored to be quite useful. Supposedly, this statue is special, as it is said to have the ability to stackmate all the other statues. The whole thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but I for one believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be here all over the place? It's a real head-scratcher, bud. Makes you want to know more, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess. Sounds like I have a fellow connoisseur of ancient cultures here. Alright, bud, you'd better brace yourself, because I'm about to blow your mind. So get this, people actually live on this sky island, and they get around by flying on the backs of huge birds that are way bigger than birds down here. Yeah, he's talking about Skyloft, and this is actually, kind of true. Up there, everyone reveres the goddess, and the residents of all the islands in the sky live in a perfect society, totally free of conflict and unhappiness. Also kind of true. Kind of. Not only that, but from what I can tell, their civilization is way, way more advanced than ours down here. That's not as true. But that comes into play in a later area. But it does not even stop there, but the Isle of the Goddess has even more stuff to marvel at. The place was crafted by the goddess herself, so it figures that it is filled with wonders we do not have here. The buildings are all made of gold, an endless spring of mystical water feeds a river through the place. One sip of that stuff and you live forever. Yeah, all this is fake, as you can tell. The trees are heavy with plump fruit that cures all disease. The fields are crowded with pumpkins that never rot. Kind of. Magic wildflowers everywhere. There are flowers everywhere. Oh, the weather, bud. Not too hot, not too cold. No chance of sweaty heat in this garden paradise. That is the Isle of the Gods. That's actually kind of true. The weather is nice up there. Want to hear more about it? Sure. Good to hear, but I'm completely obsessed with this place. I can't get enough of this. I wish I had more to tell you now, but I will need to research these statues to learn more. Next time I bump into you, I'll give you the latest info. So that was, out of talking. And yeah, that's gonna activate the statue. Whoa. What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic? The statue reacted the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that? So yeah. Examine this for behind the temple. And I think I'm going to end off this part here. So, if you guys enjoyed this... he's going to talk. Hold on. What was that? Such just reacted to you. What did you do? Come on. Did I make a big guy beg? I got to know. So yeah, if you enjoyed this and you'd like to, feel free to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications if you want to know when I upload new videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.